Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Mary. On this channel, I do fragrance content, mostly Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, but some other perfume houses as well, other reviews, things like that. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I want to do a sort of realistic perfume closet tour to show you around my closet and show you how I organize and store my perfumes and body mists and that kind of thing. As you can see, I have some right behind me. Um, and I just want to call this kind of a more realistic, maybe closet tour because I feel like on social media, a lot of times we see these really beautiful, like glamorous closets that have lots of space. And I just kind of want to show you how I keep things organized as much as I can with, some space, but not a ton of space. So, and I'm just going to kind of show off not show off, but I'm going to kind of show my collection at the same time. So if that's interesting to you, please keep watching and like and subscribe and just hang on tight and I'll be right back. All right, so this is just kind of an overview shot. So I have this like built-in wire rack thing. So I'll start with that. And then I have a little cart over there. And then I have some stuff on top of this cube organizer. And then I have this other cube organizer down here as well. I also have another 2x2 rather, like a 4 cube organizer outside of the closet with some more stuff in it. So I might show that briefly as well. But yeah, I'm mostly going to be just focusing on this closet. And the other thing I wanted to mention was this is just sort of my active collection, I would call it. So I have other stuff, but it's like never used, it's backups. So I'm not really talking about my backups today. Maybe I could do a separate video on that. But yeah, this is sort of the stuff that I've sprayed, I've used it. So things that I'm sort of currently in use. So another thing I want to mention is just, I realize everyone has different amounts of space. So I was calling this a realistic closet tour. Just, once again, with in mind that a lot of social media is just like these really, really gigantic closets, like basically could be a bedroom. Um, so this is kind of an average sized walk-in closet. It is before I moved into this house with my husband, I never had a walk-in closet before. We always lived in older homes. So I grew up in a 1950s Cape Cod, and that has really tiny closets if you've ever lived in an older house like that. And when I first moved in with my husband, we also lived in a little Cape Cod, which was a 1.5 story. So it had all these really weird closet spaces that like were like waist down closet spaces, these weird little nooks. Um, so yeah, when I moved into this townhouse, which is a 20-year-old townhouse, I was like, wow, this closet is so big. But I'm quickly kind of outgrowing it. So I do kind of reorganize it every summer. I just go through and I, organize stuff, get rid of stuff I don't need anymore. I sometimes get like new stuff. So like the 2 cube organizers, I just got this summer to kind of just keep things a little bit more organized. I had some like more flimsy uh, structures in before, just some like flimsier organizational, I don't know. So yeah, I did recently reorganize this, but um, you know, I try and keep it fairly organized. And yeah, but it's not perfect. And it's good, but it's not ideal, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I'm rambling. Let me get on to the closet tour. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this wire shelving, which has just grown to have more and more fragrances on it. It used to be really like just this shelf before I got into Bath and Body Works and started having all these mists and stuff. Uh, so I kind of organize this kind of the way that a liquor store might be organized, in that it starts, the top shelf is the most expensive perfume, and it kind of goes down to, I don't know, not necessarily sorry about my fingers there. Not that the stuff on the bottom is like the least valuable, but I just kind of have like my perfumes up here, and then I have like Arab perfumes here, and then I have like all the mists and stuff. Okay. So yeah, this top shelf, I kind of just have these. These are just from Dollar Tree. These different like marble look organizers underneath, and some other like plastic acrylic organizers like that. And that's what I just sort of set everything on. And I just kind of have it organized kind of loosely. So I have like celebrity scents over here. So like these are all my like Ariana Grande fragrances. There's like a Sabrina Carpenter. Um, let's see, I don't have a ton of celebrity perfumes, but there's like Billie Eilish there. I have like fancy. I don't know. I might declutter that just because I don't know. I have to try actually wearing it because I got it, but everyone was hyping up that perfume, but I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. I have like these, once again from Dollar Tree, just these like copper look little, they're really probably meant for like pencils, and I put minis in there. And these aren't super organized. I always loved Angel, but it really tends to go bad. So I just decided to just get a mini of it in case I feel like smelling it. But yeah, I have some Bath and Body Works stuff in there, some other stuff like there's a Kayali. Let's see. In the back is mostly Victoria's Secret. So like all the teas ones are over here. Let's see, more teas. Um, the pink ones, Bear and Bombshell. All that stuff's Bombshell. And then I have Kayali stuff here, Ellis Brooklyn, some designer scents, and more minis, like I said, Bath and Body Works perfumes. And then over here is some more like niche stuff. So I got these a long time ago. I mentioned this in my perfume story. These are from Ariel Shoshana in Fairfax, Virginia. And I got these for my birthday a long time ago. And this is like a saffron perfume. I don't know if they make this anymore, but this is L'Artisan Perfumers. I have another one from them too. And Diptyque. And then some of this stuff is kind of just nostalgia. So like when I got married, so my grandma always wore this perfume, Hanamori, and I wore this when I got married because she had passed away, to sort of honor her. So I don't really wear this much, but I could just kind of have it there for nostalgia. So yeah, that's the top shelf. So the second shelf is my Arab perfume collection, and I might do a separate video on that. So these are pretty much all Arab perfumes on this side. And then I have like Victoria's Secret like perfume lotions and mists. So the like perfume, like their actual perfume that they have, like Bear and Bombshell, stuff like that. So I have those like mists and lotions here. And then I just need to put these, I need to find like a space for these because I kind of started getting into men's cologne. These are more minis. This tray here is like my Scentbird orders. I might do a separate, I'm planning to do a video on everything I've gotten from Scentbird. There's just some more minis here. Some of them are Bath and Body Works. I have like some Nest minis. Let's see. I have, yeah, like I got the mini of Guava Granita, but then I liked it enough that I ended up getting the full size. So, you know, I'm kind of like, well, I could just keep the mini to have for traveling, or maybe I'll sell it. So I'm just not really sure what to do with some of those. Okay, so that's that shelf. Down here, so I just started using these bins. Um, you know, this is like Target. This one I kind of got from Home Goods. But yeah, just these kind of size bins that I can get 3 into a shelf. And let's see, these are Dossier fragrances here. So yeah, once again, this is kind of like top shelf to lower shelf. So these are more like dupe perfumes. A couple finery. I'm not a big fan of the finery stuff. So I've sold a lot of the ones that I had. Some more Arab perfumes. And then I have like perfume samplers here as well. And then I get into the mists. So this is pink. So everything here is pink. Victoria's Secret pink. So yeah, that's basically my whole pink collection here. All right, and then yeah, here's Victoria's Secret stuff. I have more Victoria's Secret stuff and some other bins, but this is getting a little messy. If I'm stacking it like that, but I'm kind of like between summer and fall. So like still kind of wearing summery stuff like this, but kind of transitioning to fall. And then lastly, I have my Bath and Body Works lotions on this side. So the lotions are here, the body creams are all down here, and these body cream bins coordinate with the mist bins, which I'll show you on the other side. Now, when I first started collecting Bath and Body Works, I didn't know about how body creams kind of go bad over time. So I stopped buying body creams and started buying the lotions, but I still have a ton of body creams. So I try and use those up. And then sometimes they just don't release the lotion, which is annoying. So yeah, body creams and body lotions. Then there's this rolling cart. So I have all my body butters on this rolling cart. So, you know, I have like Tree Hut ones, which are really good. I really like Tree Hut body butters. And then I have like a pink one here. I have a bunch of Bath and Body Works. You know, these ones are like shimmery, and I really don't like the shimmery stuff so much. So don't really know what to do about that because I'm probably not going to use those up. But I also don't feel like I can really like sell or donate a lotion or a body butter that's been used, if you know what I mean. Yeah, some more kind of random. This is like wellness. Let's see, is this? Oh, that's a body wash. Yeah, so I kind of had like a backup body wash there. These are, you can't see it. These are back here are wallflowers. And then minis, more minis, and soaps. This is where I keep my soaps. And more wallflowers. I mostly use refills. So except for my kitchen sink, I have like the glass refill bottles, and then I buy the big cartons. But I do like to have like one place in my house where I can, you know, try new hand soaps. So I do have some hand soaps down here. Oops, sorry. the top of this cube organizer has all my Sol de Janeiro scents. And then these are all Bombshell summer scents. So I have the other Bombshells over there, but these are all Bombshell summer scents. And then once it stops being like summery, I'll probably like switch these out and put more wintry scents up here. I've got these like Kayali minis, and then I just really didn't have anywhere else to put the Fleur Mists, and same with these Brown Girl Jane perfumes. I really like these, but I just didn't really have room for them, so I put them over here. And this basket is super messy, but this is like newer stuff from Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret that I'm just not really wearing right now because it's just too hot to wear fall scents. So I sort of plan to kind of organize this and sort of swap this out for like the summery stuff once it gets cooler, because this basket's not really like accessible. All right, almost done. So this is the last little area, and this is all my Bath and Body Works mists, and they're kind of organized like this shelf here is supposed to be more wintry scents, winter fall, and then this is supposed to be summery, and then this is other. So it's like all the everyday luxuries, all the Halloween, all of the like body wellness, whatever you call that line, wellness, or sorry about that sound. Like the perfume mists. I don't know why they call them perfume mists, because I don't think the concentration is higher. I think it actually might be lower. But you know, this line, whatever you want to call it, wellness, or I feel like people call it something else, but I can't remember. There's some SAS stuff back there too. So this is kind of like an overflow shelf. Yeah, so that's it for this closet. All right, so for this part, I'm doing a voiceover because it's nighttime and people are sleeping. But yeah, this is all Victoria's Secret. This is like more wintry stuff in this bin. Yeah, so kind of just winter. This is more summer. This is like this summer stuff, like that collection. And these bins are really not ideal for organizing the way they are right now. I think it might be better to put the mists all in one bin and the creams all in another bin, but I haven't done that. Yeah, and then this is like last summer stuff. And random, yeah, Valentine's Day. So it's not super organized, but yeah, I just have all my Victoria's Secret stuff that I'm kind of not currently using here. All right, so that's it for my closet tour. Are my still on? Yep. So hopefully that was interesting to you. Just, I don't know, maybe you like to see how people organize things or just enjoy seeing other people's collections. You know, and I know showing something like this can be like a little controversial because there's a lot of content out there about overconsumption, and I actually really enjoy. One of my favorite things to watch are like overconsumption critique videos. So you know, I'm working on it, I guess, but I guess I call myself a collector, and that's my excuse um, of why I have so much stuff. Um, but yeah, so and I have even more. So like I said, I have backups. So maybe I'll do another video about my backup storage, but I feel like that could be even more controversial. You know, just because like once again, like it's kind of overconsumption. You know, so I'm on the fence about that one. But yeah, anyways, I hope that was interesting to you all. Please comment below with any thoughts or suggestions, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.